Steve?
Hello. You know, the second half, we proved that we are prepared to compete with every teams in this league. When I look for the game, I saw two different teams. The first team I didn't recognize on the pitch, my team. I didn't recognize why. Because we didn't play in our way, we didn't force the mistake, we didn't press them in the way that I want to press. But the second half, everything changed because the mental click changed everything. And when you go there and you play without afraid, you play in your way with confidence, personality, trying to compete for the result without nothing to block your mind. This is a team because the team has quality and proved that we have this quality. This is the lesson that we must take from this game.
So what was the message at half-time after what you saw in the first game?
Play in your level. Play in your level. I don't care about the result. Play. Respect yourself. Play with the risks. Pressing them. In first half, we came just for the party, just to see them playing. And this is not my way to play. This is not our way to play. This is not our work. But I'm proud about what we did in the second half because we show our quality, we show our personality. They show to me that I can be confident in the future.
What was your take on the goals you conceded? They were both mistakes.
In my opinion, we had too much respect for Liverpool in the first half. We just the block was there, but not to press, just to wait, and waiting for the goal, and this is something that we must correct to the next game, for sure, because we must be proactive. We must press them. The block is there, but it's a block to press. It's not a block to wait. It's not a passive block. And the first half, of course, I didn't like the first half. Second half, I'm very proud. When I'm proud, it means that I'm proud. I'm proud about what my team showed to me.
Vitor Marshall, he came off the bench again today and showed what a threat he can be going forward. Disappointed he didn't take that chance at the start of the second half?
But you know what he did for us was what I didn't found in the first half. He started to press them, start to force the mistake, and even the best players in the world, with pressure, without time to think, they committed mistakes and they start to do mistakes, bad decisions. But we need to force them. And what Monetsi gave to us was this him and Bellegarde and the rest of the players, because we cannot, if the first line of pressure goes to press and the second line forgot to go, stay in the back, and if the third line of pressure stay in the back, we cannot win games. We cannot press as a block. But if you start to go with coordination and start to press them, to press the best foot, try to understand the way to invite them in the areas that we want to press. It means that we must be intelligent, coordinate, and we must be committed as a block. And that's what happened in the second half. When we lose the ball, we must press. This is our work. We cannot go back. every time. And this is what I saw in the first half.
I'll just ask you about Manuel Agbadou, came on second half. What's his injury? And also Rodrigo Gomez and Sam Johnson in trouble today.
Rodrigo has a problem. Today Agbadou in the half time, he felt something, and he should tell me that he felt something. Went to the second half, and I think he got an injury. I don't know, but we must respect the body. You understand? If I feel something, okay, it's time to and go another one.
You know what it is? Is it groin or?
I don't know. Maybe a muscle injury. I don't know. We see.
Vitor, there was some debate about Abraham Konate, that second charge foul. Should he have been sent off or should have been the second?
What I can say. If I say now, I cannot change nothing. Now, what I say will not change nothing. It means that it's better to. Okay, in my opinion, was the second yellow card, but I'm not a referee.
So just speaking of the referee, what were you booked for?
What were you booked for your yellow card?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm emotional. When I'm competing, I'm not watching a movie in the sofa. I'm competing. And when we are competing, you are emotional. I'm not in a theater. Understand? I'm there to compete, and we must understand the emotional side of was not the respectful in my opinion. It means that okay, I must accept. But I'm trying to accept a lot of decisions today. You understand? I'm trying to accept a lot of decisions. If I have yellow cards in my pocket, I think, or maybe a red card.
Was Sam Johnson also injured?
I think it's not serious. It's not serious. I think he felt something, but not serious.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
Good work for everybody to have good luck. Huh? We need luck and good work. Jeff? There?
No. Yeah.
You said that we didn't really say anything on Rigo Ivy, did it? Just said it was a problem. can see how severe it was for him to do.
Yeah.
Rich?
What did you make of that? Was that relief at the end?
Clearly it was relief in the end, especially after what happened Wednesday, and those last 8 minutes, and especially of course the last minute where we conceded a goal. You are so frustrated because I knew, that is not only that moment. That moment can also have impact for the next game or for the games that are coming up. And I think you saw today, after us conceding the 2-1, that maybe for the first time this season we were a bit like, after conceding in the last minute against Everton. I think that was in our heads a bit, and that's also why we as a team were so furious Wednesday.
Chris?
Just too nervous. Can you stop that when it's the wrong way to go in the season? Stay the same.
Sorry? No, I don't think the nerves were too much. I think it had also to do with how Wolves came out, and Wednesday we showed immense mentality in the most difficult circumstances we faced this season. And then going 2-1 up and then playing the last 15-20 minutes the way we played, with all the things that happened in those 15 to 20 minutes, and then to come out with a draw, that was very, very, very hard to take. And then today 2-0 up, we had to deal with thinking we scored the 3-0. Completely correct decision that he disallowed it for offside. Thinking we're going to score the 3-0 with a penalty on Mo. Again, in my opinion, a correct decision for the VAR to turn that decision over. And then immediately receiving the 2-1. Yeah, that is mentally not always easy. And that's why these wins are probably even more important than when you outplay Tottenham like we did here 2 weeks ago with 4-0. It's so difficult to win a game of football. People always feel like, you've got Mo Salah, what are you talking about? He will always score for you a goal. And no. It's so difficult to win a game of football. Every 3 days, after everything you go through in a season. So that's why this win is an important one going into a very tough week where we hope we can show the same mentality again in both teams, but play a bit better on the ball. That's clear.
Aldrich?
Did you take Canate off at half time because you were worried about him getting sent off? And is there any updates on Gakpo?
Yes, I took him off because of that. Because I saw him getting his first yellow. That was for me a soft yellow. If he would have gotten the second one for a shoulder push, that would have be a soft yellow. So then he would have been sent off by 2 soft yellows. I think the referee felt the same. That's why he didn't. But I've watched football so many times in my life, and I know that a player and the referee is then under pressure. So every next foul will lead again to maybe a referee that thinks, maybe I should give him. I think back on 3 days ago. But for Ibu it's so difficult to play 45 minutes of football against a strong Wolves team. So I had to take him off because you can play football knowing in your head you can make a foul and playing against such good players as the Wolves have. And Cody didn't have a yellow card or whatever. He got a knock in the Everton game. A few of us got a knock, but he got an injury from that. That wasn't a joke. It was just under debate. It's fast Wednesday already, so let's wait and see. It wasn't a soft knock then.
Beth?
It's been a bit of a different season for Real sponsor at times. The hard thing is to get up to the levels of last season, but what did you make of it in the second half today? Obviously, massive.
Yeah. I think all the boys showed great character, great mentality in the second half, but I think everybody has seen recently already, because he's played a few games recently, that he did really well, and I see in training sessions that he is back to being the same Jurel as he was in pre-season. I think he had a bit of a hard time after being taken off at Ipswich, and then the first 2 or 3 games after that when he came in was also in a bit of a struggle. But he's just showing now what he's shown in the last 2 or 3 months on the training pitch, but also when he comes in, that he's back to his old level. And then you can see how important he is. Again, today you saw how vital players like Jurel and Bata also are for this team. Because if you want to achieve something, of course you need the goals from Mo or from Lucio or from all the others. But you also need these players that if you depend on them, that they bring up performances like this.
13 games to go. How are you dealing with the pressure, the expectancy? Can you enjoy a game like that when there's so much riding on it?
For a large part, I enjoyed the game, but I didn't enjoy the last 20-25 minutes. But I do enjoy that part of my job, because it's the same for the players. Of course, we all like to bring the ball out from the back from great combinations leading towards the most beautiful goals. But as players sometimes have to fight. As a manager, you sometimes have to be pragmatic as well and understand, okay, this is probably not our game in terms of football. Then we as a coaching staff have to be ready to make decisions that help the team in those moments. That's what we try to do. We're bringing a type of player like Wata in, bringing Dom Soboslai to the left wing to neutralize that threat there as well. So it's enjoyable this as well, but I prefer the one where I see my team playing one triangle after another, leading to chance after chance.
You could have another 13 finishes like that.
Sorry?
You could have another 13 finishes maybe like that.
I think in the season, I don't know if I said it here, but in the season, when the boys came in, I felt they were a bit down maybe, a bit like, wasn't our best performance. That probably tells you also how well we've played during the season, that we weren't even that happy with this win. And I said to them, listen, this win is maybe even a bigger accomplishment than outplaying Tottenham here with 4-0. Because in a season where you want to achieve something, no matter what you want to achieve, but if you want to achieve something in a season, you need to play good football. That's the basis of success. But if you don't have the mentality to win difficult games, then you will never achieve something. That's why I was so disappointed for the players and so frustrated when I was in the dressing room after the game when we played Everton. The boys did so well, fought so hard, and deserved, in my opinion, to go away there with 2-1, not in terms of football, but in terms of mentality. But we didn't get that one, and now we got it today.
Real last one.
After Wednesday, there's a little bit of mental fatigue, especially in the second half. Now, do you ensure that in the last few months that, the teams don't get fatigued and you can't keep them fresh every game without protecting the fixtures getting to
I think the question is how I deal with if they get fatigued.
Yeah, how are you going to deal with that? Because you look a little bit like you think in that second half after mentally after Wednesday night on.
Yeah, but I never judge a situation on 20 minutes. So Wednesday evening I saw a team fighting till the last second, pressing, working, being so fit. I want to take into account these players are not tired, not at all. They are able to play every 3 days in the highest intensity. But you have to take the mental part of the game into the occasion as well. All the events that happened Wednesday evening, it's not only working hard, what did it do to us mentally as well, these last 8 minutes of injury time. I can even tell you what it did to me mentally, so let alone what it did for these players that had to run so much. So then if you come into this game, And again, things go against you. Not again, things go against you, but with the disallowed goal and the penalty, both correct decisions, and them scoring, it asks a lot from your mentality if you are indeed maybe a bit more tired. But these players are able to be Wednesday all on it again, and Sunday as well.
Thank you, John.